Hello everybody and welcome back to Driversroom Sunday League. We are here at Circuit de la Sarthe for a very interesting race. We are in the rough CTR if I'm not mistaken. And let's quickly go through the grid order of today's exciting race. In first place we have Sir Bodojob. On the second row we have MS Too Fast for you. Then third place is for Flappy. And fourth place is for Mickey. Fifth is for Der Garrett with a lovely livery as usual. Sixth is for GTO. Seventh for Q8 Motorsport. And 8th is for JC. Then 9th place is for Awesome Alex, quite far down the order for him. And last but not least, 10th is for Mr. Sean. Now that's done. Now let's go through the exciting race for this evening. And it's lights out and away we go. Sir Bodojob from pole position gets a good launch as they go up into turn 1 and 2. Already the first chicane of the lot, as MS Too Fast is fighting with Flappy for that second position already. MS Too Fast loses out this time. Q8 Motorsport also getting a position, not really getting a position on Der Garrett, but it was a close one. Der Garrett actually overtakes MS Too Fast as well, so MS Too Fast just going down the order as they go up to the main straight for the first time of I don't know how many, as Der Garrett already got a 2.5 seconds time penalty for corner cutting. And in the background I see that MS Too Fast also got a half a second penalty. This layout from Circuit de la Sarthe is without the chicane, so it's just full steam ahead. JC in 6th place, moving up a position from the start, I believe. Was I think Mickey lost out a bit. Although I'm not sure. Mr. Sean in last place. Hopefully he can catch up and maybe get into the slipstream, because that would be very helpful for him. Now they come into braking for that turn after the straight, and Flappy completely locks up and gets himself a 1.5 second penalty for barrier collision. The one and only penalty I do not understand in for these kind of circuits. But anyway, he also got some damage now and is down in 8th place. Not too great for him, as Sir Bodojob still holds the lead from Der Garrett and Q8 Motorsport. It is looking like the top 3 are going to run away again, as the Sir Bodojob doesn't get the greatest exit, and now it's gonna be 3 wide as they will come up to the Porsche curves. Sir Bodojob now in 3rd place, Der Garrett in 2nd in Q8 Motorsport, getting the most out of it, is up into 1st place. Ooh, the rough is a bit of a tricky boy to handle, doesn't have any brakes. That's why Flappy probably went a bit deep. It's got a lot of power and it's all directed to the rear wheels. So yeah, that is a cause for some spinning as they come up to the final pair of chicanes. And it will be Q8 Motorsport who will end lap 1 in first place. JC meanwhile up into 4th position. That's a very good job by him. Awesome Alex having a half a second time penalty for corner cutting. But hopefully he will make some time up, as JC gets a 1 second penalty for corner cutting. So definitely a lot of corner cutting going on in the first part of the race. Maybe that will settle down a bit, as MS Tuvos is down in 6th position, whilst he started on the first row of the grid. Not the best opening lap for him. GTO is in 7th, just in front of Flappy. Mickey still in 9th and Mr. Sean in 10th. Mr. Sean dropping away quite a bit now. De Garrett now in the lead. Sir Bollerjob is getting past Q8 Motorsport for 2nd place, and Sir Bollerjob actually takes that 1st place with the slingshot he got from the slipstream. It was a fairly easy pass. Now up to Virage de Mousson. Hopefully they can get their braking rights again. And this time not a big slide out of that corner. It will also be a bit of a fuel saving race, because as you can see in the left bottom side of the screen, there you can see the fuel meter is already past halfway. So only 3 laps really you can get out of this tank, I think. And everybody is around the same fuel level, it seems. Except for Mickey. Mickey is and Mr. Sean are doing by far the best, it seems. So maybe they are a bit slower because they are fuel saving that much more. Now up to the Porsche curves. Again, cannot take the first one flat by far. You cannot take that one flat. Really need to slow down, as De Garrett gets a slight brush with the barrier on the right hand side. So far it has been very close, although this circuit is that much longer than all the other circuits we have previously raced on. As Q8 Motorsport, I think, missed his braking point and lost out big time, as MS2 Fast is going for the undercut, it seems. Already in after 2 laps with 30% left of his fuel. He would have made another lap if he went on to fuel save a tiny bit. But he didn't. So now he will drop down to last place. And Sir Bollerjob remains in the lead. Now with a 3.7 second penalty. I got no clue where he got that one from. Probably from the chicane, where he got pushed a little by Q8 Motorsport. That's unfortunate for him. But for now, Awesome Alex now in the final podium position. I was going to tell some corner names or names of straights, but they're all in French and I don't speak French. This is Huna Dires. Again, sorry for my pronunciation, but that name is the name of the straight. This very long straight. As we see that Der Garrett is actually ghosted. Not anymore now, but don't know why. Currently Awesome Alex holds the fastest lap of the race, a 3 minute 51.014. Which was 8/10 quicker than Sabota Job and an astonishing 1.8 seconds quicker than Der Garrett last lap. JC now battling with Q8 Motorsport. Q8 Motorsport not really able to get past now, as JC's below 10% of his fuel. So can he make it to the pit stall? Ooh, Awesome Alex getting a half-second penalty or a second penalty, I'm not sure. And also sliding a bit at the exit of Danage. He is now also below 10% of fuel. Der Garrett actually looking very good on his fuel. Sabota Job also below 10%. I don't think Der Garrett wants to go on for another lap, because in the slipstream you cannot. In the slipstream you can save a lot of fuel. And see, as it seems now, Sabota Job and Awesome Alex will go into the pits at the end of this lap. So he won't have any slipstream. He will be very much in front. But what this fuel saving also does is less time needed in the pits to refuel. As you can see, they all come in to serve their first pit stop. Pit stops aren't mandatory. As JC also comes in, Q8 Motorsports as well, Flappy also, GTO comes in as well. Mickey stays out for another lap. So indeed he was fuel saving, and he is now leading the race. He is now in first place. But Der Garrett and Flappy definitely are the fuel savers here. Mr. Sean also stays out for another lap. He is looking very tidy on his fuel. But can an MS2 Fast make the undercut work? Sabota Job is already there refueling, whilst MS2 Fast hasn't crossed the start-finish line yet. Sabota Job is done, comes out of the pits. Der Garrett comes out very much in front of him. But where is MS2 Fast? MS2 Fast is quite a while back. He is not gonna make it. But now the question is, did the undercut work for him or not? He will have a little less fuel on board, but that means he needs to stop earlier again. Mickey now very much in front. He's not even fully pressing down the gas pedal. Huh. I wonder why. To save that extra bit of fuel. Well, in that case, props to him for even going in such a length to not even press down the gas pedal fully. Now Sir Bollerjob getting bump drafted by Awesome Alex. And see how much time they make up to Der Garrett. Der Garrett is just a sitting duck, it seems, with that slingshot Sir Bollerjob got from the bump draft and from the little bit of slipstream ahead. He sailed past Der Garrett and takes 3rd place, which is provisional 1st place after Mr. Sean and Mickey will do their pit stop. Here is the battle for 7th place. JC in 7th, holding off Flappy and Q8 Motorsport. It's a tough battle. Who will come out in front? That is the question we are all hoping to get an answer for, as I think, yes, JC has unfortunately ran wide and lost 2 places in one go. And maybe the pressure got to him, I'm not sure. Anyway, he's now in 9th place with only GTO behind him. He's in 10th place. Ooh, Mickey is now very low on fuel. Is he gonna run out? Ooh, I think he did run out just at the entry of the pit. As Mr. Sean comes in. Now, ooh, Sir Bollerjob went deep into the first chicane. Oh, and there's all sorts of chaos going on at the second chicane as well. Will anyone get a penalty? Why does Awesome Alex get a blue flag? I'm not sure. Anyway, still Sir Bollerjob holds the lead. Now Awesome Alex is in 2nd place with De Garrett in 3rd. And Stufas is in 4th with Flappy closely behind him. As quite worryingly for Stufas, Stufas did his personal best lap, a 3 minutes 55.8 last time round. Flappy did a 3 minutes 50, but that was because of his pit stop. But still, Q8 Motorsport also at 3 minutes 50, so around the same pace. Stufas seeming to be the slower of the 3 of them. As it's gonna be a bit of a fuel saving battle now. Or not. Flappy just wants to get past as soon as possible. Q8 Motorsport gives him the bump draft. And they are now past MS too fast. Q8 Motorsport not yet been able to improve on his first lap, which is normally much slower than the rest of the lap because of the grid start. But who is gonna take that 4th place? That's the question now. Do not lose the car under braking, otherwise you will be into the gravel trap. And I think JC just did that. Thank you for the example you gave us, JC. Although I don't think he will be as happy that he showed us what to not do. And now he is down in 8th place. GTO in 7th place, a bit on his own, it seems. MS2 falls now behind Flappy and Q8 Motorsport. As we get a view of the Garrett, who got a half a second penalty again. Another penalty for him. Still, the order has remained the same. This is gonna be their first flying lap after their after their first pit stop, I should say. Oh, as the Garrett goes a bit wide. Luckily, he can keep touch with the guys in front. But he does get a penalty, a half a second penalty for that corner cutting. It's a 3-minute 52.3 for Subtle Job. Awesome Max, that's a 3-minute 52.6. And the Garrett is at 3-minute 53.0. As GTO and JC are in for their second pit stop already. What happened to Flappy? He oh, here we go. Onto the Porsche curves. Flappy got in too hot and got into the gravel trap. That explains why he's now so far back. I just missed that, unfortunately. That explains a lot. He's now in 6th place. Behind Q8 Motorsport and MS2 Fast. Will Mr. John be able to get past GTO and JC? GTO comes out of his pit stall. He is behind Mr. Sean. JC will follow him out as well, and he is now in last place. As now, the Garrett challenging Awesome Alex for that second place on the back straight. Is Awesome Alex gonna fight it back, or is he going to bump draft their Garrett? I don't know. The Garrett does have full slipstream from Sir Job, who doesn't have any slipstream. Is it gonna be 3 wide? Yes or no? Ooh, Awesome Alex thought about it, decided not to. They're gonna try to go around the outside, and I think it actually worked somehow. A very interesting move from the Garrett, which demotes Sir Job down to 3rd. Now that Awesome Alex also got past him. Ooh, Awesome Alex looking for that move to take 1st place. Not gonna happen here, sunshine. You need to wait a little longer, maybe at the Porsche curves. I don't know. Ooh, there Garrett gets a massive snap of oversteer at the exit of that corner. It's gonna ruin his exit as Awesome Alex goes around the outside to take first place, going on the grass slightly. He will do anything in his powers to get that first place, and it has worked for him as he scrapes a little bit of paint onto the barrier. Below 10% of fuel. I think everyone's gonna go in again. Yes, they are. So, serving their second pit stop. They're Garrett looking the best on fuel. Q8 Motorsport also coming in. MS2 actually runs out of fuel just before we get to the pit stall. So we'll lose another position to, I believe that was Flappy. Mickey now with halfway of his fuel still remaining gets a half a second penalty for corner cutting. So he will continue on. And he will retake that first place. Who knows, maybe his strategy will work. Although, time flies when you're having fun. It's only 5 minutes remaining. As the Garrett comes out just behind Mickey. Actually, Mickey doesn't have to do another pit stop. I don't think he has to, because it's only 5 minutes remaining. Lap is almost 4 minutes. He will have to go on for another lap, but he has got enough fuel to do so. The Garrett also didn't refuel to the max. Awesome Alex did, so Awesome Alex not knowing that there will be only 2 laps more of running. Everybody needs to do another lap after this one. So that begs the question, is it going to be a sprint race? MS2 was also refueled to the maximum. Just maybe so he can go flat out. It's now a bit of a sprint race. Everybody is still very much condensed with each other. As Mickey has been overtaken by Dan Garrett. Now Greta Thunberg won't be very happy with this race, because it is just drinking fuel like it is water. At least for the front runners now, because they are just giving it the absolute maximum. As we saw that Subotjov got overtaken by Awesome Alex. Looked to be a very easy pass. As Mickey is now in 3rd place. He needs to fuel save, understandably. Now in 4th place. Will he lose another position or two? Race remains to be seen. He does have another full lap ahead. But in the background you cannot see any car. So that just gives you an indication of how far ahead this top 4 is. And here you can see the battle for 5th. A bit spread out, but still it is a battle, and MS2 Fast is there in last position, unfortunately. Der Garrett now stretching away even more. Oh, but it goes wide at the Porsche curve. Will give Awesome Alex a better chance of overtaking him on the next lap, because he closed in that much more. Actually, he's going for it now. Why would you do it now? He runs wide, gets in the gravel trap. Oh, and just can barely hold this car together and loses another position. He has dropped from... He went from second to first, down to third. Why was he going for it already? Just wait, because you do have another lap, and with the slipstream you won't be able to make it across with another lap on the back straight. You will definitely get overtaken if you are in first place. Timing boards are going a bit funky right now. Q8 Motorsport is in 5th with Flappy in 6th, GTO in 7th, JC in 8th, Mr. Sean in 9th, and MS2 Fast there in 10th. It is the last lap of the race. Do you want to get a fastest lap on the board? You will need to do it now. And the Garrett is pushing for it. Half a second purple in the first sector. It doesn't say that much, but it is flat out now, so he can go fully make use of his horsepower that he got, as Awesome Alex is now with Sir Bollinger very closely on the beginning of the back straight. Sir Bollinger can save that tiny bit of fuel just to make sure that he can actually make it to the end of the race without running out and still having enough fuel left to push for an overtake. Flappy just going off the throttle a bit to stay behind Q8 Motorsport, and he will go for a lunge down to the corner after the straight. I don't remember the corner name anymore. But is he going for it? Actually, he is not. He awaits his time. Don't go in too deep, otherwise you will definitely lose hope. Q8 Motorsport did just that. Very unfortunately, and very unfortunate for him, as JC also went into the gravel trap, it seems. But heading back to the front, it's still the Garrett who leads. Awesome Alex, as Sir Bollinger in the background goes deep, and that is his hope for a second place ruined. So now the top two still very close to each other. Awesome Alex much better on fuel. The chicane is probably the only option for him, or is he going for it now? He makes the Garrett go defensive. The Garrett goes a bit wide. That will give Awesome Alex the space, just the right amount of space he needs. Goes 5 seconds quicker than his fastest lap, which is the fastest lap overall. Now, oh, bit of slide. Now only 2 chicanes remaining. Is he gonna make it, yes or no? Their Garrett is very low on fuel. It has to be a great lunge. The Garrett goes for it. Does he manage to stop it in time? No, they both don't. But their Garrett gives up the position, it seems. Oh, I'm not sure. It's a drag race to the line now. And they both await to get rid of the penalties. And their Garrett takes it! Their Garrett takes the victory. Sir Bollinger comes home in third. The Garrett takes it. Awesome X goes second. Sir Bollinger third. Flappy goes fourth, just overtaking Mickey, or maybe Mickey got a penalty. Then MS2 was 6th, Q8 Motorsport 7th, GTO 8th, JC in 9th, and last but not least, Mr. Sean in 10th or in 9th? I'm not sure. It was chaos at the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I did for sure, especially that ending. Wow, that was one hell of a sprint race at the end. It was great fun to watch. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment who you think will be the champion of season 1. Until next time, I will see you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.